I didn't think a sweater or a jumper would give me so much joy, and yet here we are. Hello, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tyler, and I wanted to do an update around my hair. Now you're probably thinking, what? Like, it's one of the worst hairstyles ever. I don't know if you can actually see it. This is probably the worst background to have, but yeah, it's not exactly the nicest style right now. However, it has come a long way to from where it was before. So a bit of context, I have done a full video about this, but just a very brief overview. I lost my hair in 2020, and sort of it stayed away for 2021. That was because I had a full body flare of eczema, from like head to toe, like completely full body, really bad flare, really flaky, really dry, and then really red and raw and weepy. And all my hair fell out, my eyelashes fell out, my eyebrows fell out, it just all went. I mean, it didn't completely go bald, like it was like a fluff, like a really soft fluff, like a cloud. It was incredibly damaged scalp and just very terrible conditioned hair. It was just a very bad time, and that was, I kind of assumed that was going to be it for my hair. Like, I thought that was going to be the situation forever. So for a long time I just, had no hair and I wore wigs, and then my hair started to gradually grow back, but it grew back really weird. And again, I thought, oh, well, maybe this is now what my hair is going to be like all the time. So I shaved it a few times because I thought, well, I've got wigs now, I'm just going to wear wigs forever. And I just shaved my head and wore the wigs. And I have a few wigs and I really love them. And most of them are from Jon Renau, that's the brand. I get them through Mimo Wigs, which is the website that I get them from. But most of the actual brand of the wigs is Jon Renau. They can be a bit pricey. You can get cheaper ones off Amazon, for example. But these are just very nice. And I feel like I just really love them. The colour's really nice. The quality, like the feel of them is nice as well. So yeah, I just kind of go for them. But yeah, for a long time I was just wearing wigs, and I still wear wigs now, even though this is now my hair. But yeah, for a long time it just wasn't growing back properly. Like, it was growing in really weird directions and it really curly. And then eventually it just started to grow better. A bit thicker. I've still always had very fine hair anyway, so I didn't expect it to suddenly, become completely different hair, but it was just getting back to normal. And then most recently I started using a 3-step like shampoo, conditioner, serum kind of combination by Nioxin, and that has really made a difference in terms of the actual condition of the hair, but also my scalp is a lot less dry. Like, I still have it around the front. You can probably see it's still a bit red, and there are like flaky bits around the front. But once I wash it, like the day that I wash it with the shampoo, it's completely flake free. And then for the next day, definitely. And then the next day after that, it's starting to get a little bit dry, but nothing like it was before. So it's definitely making a difference, but it doesn't eradicate the problem completely, but it's miles better compared to what it was. And I feel like it's helping by having my scalp in a better condition. I feel like it's making my hair grow better, as in the hair is able to grow in a better way. I don't know, I'm not a specialist. I don't understand the science behind hair and scalp and all that, but I've found that it just is growing straighter and more like my old hair. So again, my scalp isn't the best, and my hair is, as you can see, very fine. And it's not long I've been out the shower, so it's still a bit wet. But this is currently, like, as I get out the shower, this is, air dried pretty much. This is the state of it. So it's obviously getting a lot longer, But again, compared to what it was, it's getting longer. Like, I can actually, it's all the way over here, but yep, very fine, as per usual. My fringe is just, it's just a state. Like, we don't need to talk about the actual style, because I haven't been to a salon. I don't trust them to not use a product or use shampoo or anything. So I'm being quite picky about how and when I go to a salon, as I probably will at some point, but I don't feel like I need to yet. I don't really want to yet. I'll do it when I'm ready. But when I do, I'll be like, do not shampoo it, do not use any products, just wet, like with water, and cut it, and then that's it. Like that, you don't have to dry it, like just leave it. I just don't want anyone to put anything on it that's then gonna flare it all up again. So we'll see. But yeah, I mean, it's grown back a lot darker than I remember. I thought it was a lot blonder, or like a dirty blonde, or like a light brown. There are a few greys coming through, but overall it's a lot darker than I remember. But I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. And I'm able to actually get it up in a ponytail. Like, it's the tiniest little ponytail. And also pigtails. I can actually put them in little bunches now as well. So I can actually, what I used to do was wear pigtails all the time, or plaits, you know. So I'm able to put it up for the gym. I'm able to tie it up and then pop a wig on. So like most of the time when I have a work meeting, I'll just shove a wig on just because it looks better. Especially on camera. Like for some reason, my Microsoft Teams, when I'm on camera, it must just be the quality of my laptop camera, but I look like an egg, and I'm like, no, I need something. So I just bang on any wig that I find, and it's usually only for like half an hour, or even if it's for an hour, it doesn't matter. I can just take it off afterwards. But it's nice to have the wig for either a meeting or like special occasions. I can dress up with a wig, or if I just fancy like being blonde for a day or brunette for a day or whatever, I can just change it up. So I don't, even as my hair grows, I'll probably still wear wigs because I enjoy it now, and I have a nice little collection going. And when I get married next year, potentially I might wear a wig for that as well. Don't know, depends. I might want to wear my actual hair, might wear a wig. It depends how I feel. But yeah, I just wanted to do an update because it's been a while since I've done a hair growth update, and you know, it's been such a weird battle over the last couple of years, and just trusting. Well, I didn't even expect it would grow back, so it wasn't a case of trusting the process, but it was just hoping that maybe it might. But I didn't really put any faith in it ever coming back like this. So I'm just gonna let it keep growing, see how it goes. I don't think I'll shave it again, but I might just always either keep it in a ponytail or, you know, tie it up and wear wigs, or I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to update you because I think a lot of people had wondered how it was going basically. So here we go. This is the hair. In terms of just a final update on my skin generally, it's still so much better. You can see that this patch here is still there. Weird that it's there, because like it's not even when I wear particular clothing. Like even if I just have an open neck, it's not like it's because of polo neck jumpers or anything like that. It's just even with an open neck, it's always there. It might just be the way I sleep. Like maybe I sleep like that and it's like a bit like sweaty, or I don't know. It's a really weird area for it to be, but it used to be everywhere, and then it was really only in the creases, and now it's just this crease. Like it's not even on my arms anymore or my back of my knees. There's literally nowhere. It's literally just here, and sometimes around the edge of my stoma bag. So if you don't know, I have a colostomy, and right around the edges sometimes it can be a little bit irritated, but not really underneath the base plate anymore. I am still taking baricitinib, which is the eczema drug that I'm on. It's a JAK inhibitor, but I'm also on prednisolone, but I've reduced that down to 7.5 milligrams now. So I started off at 40. I've managed to taper down to 7.5. When I try and get down to 5 milligrams, that's when it flares again. So I'm hopeful that that's still the plan, and my dermatologist is still saying don't use steroid creams. Like we've agreed that that's just not the route for us, because we think that is really what started the problems all in the first place. So he's very happy that we don't just resort to steroid creams, because that's just not, we've had the conversation many times, and that's just not part of the plan. So it's going to be just trying to reduce the steroid dose over a long period of time. I feel like it's still going to happen. I just have to be patient, and then hopefully just staying on the baricitinib, maybe then hopefully reducing that as well. We'll see. So it's all going in the right direction. It's just incredibly slow, and I'm having to just trust that process and keep that relationship up with my dermatologist, and he's great, you know. So yeah, that is the update. Hopefully that helped answer some questions that you guys might have. I know a lot of people were sort of seeing how I was doing with the steroids. A lot of people that have been trying to stay away from steroids had kind of asked, you know, what's it been like? And like, steroids are horrible. Like, they're magic, they're very good, but they're not a nice drug to be on. There's lots of other side effects that you can have. My joints, by the way, I click constantly now, like constantly clicking. So my dermatologist told me to have calcium and vitamin D something. Yeah, basically just to make sure, I think it's D3, but yeah, making sure that I am staying on top of my bone health. I lift weights to help strengthen my joints and stuff, and the muscles supporting my joints. So I'm doing all the things that I can try and do, being on steroids for a long time, but I don't want to be on them. It's just that I can't just come off them now. I've been on them for so long, and I just have to just gradually taper off. So I'm in maybe a couple of weeks, I'll see how this goes. If this starts to reduce, then I might try and drop down, but I just worry that it will flare worse the next time, but we'll see. It's just a case of trying to taper down. If it doesn't work, then I know at least I can go back up a bit and taper down again and just try it that way, but very slowly. No dramatic cuts, just very gradual taper down on the dose. So yeah, that is the update. That's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you need me to do another video about something more specifically, again, just leave a comment. Please just reach out with any questions you've got. And follow me on Instagram. I post there relatively frequently, but mostly on my fitness account, just because I do that. That's where my focus is at the minute. That's my main hobby, is just lifting weights, running, trying to be active, you know. So yeah, I'll put all the details in the description. But yeah, other than that, I hope you're all keeping well. If you like this video, please give it a like. Also, if you want to subscribe, please do. You'll be able to see more videos from me in terms of either my skin health, my hair, regrowth, or just general life. I'll try and vlog a little bit more. I've not been quite as frequent as I want, but I'm going to try and do that a bit more. But yeah, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and then I'll see you in the next video. Bye.